Hey, this is Margaret. I'm back. Anyway, I wanted to share with you guys a little bit about when you fail to achieve a goal. And one of the reasons I was going to share that is because, as you guys know, I started video taping because I joined Pure Profit Pro. And one of the things that we were striving for was like $10,000 before December 31st, 2018. And granted, that time hasn't come yet, but it's highly possible that I'm not going to meet that goal. But the goal here is to tell you why I will not be defeated. And that's because we tend to think of failure or not meeting our goal as something shameful or undesirable. And that's understandable because failing to achieve your goal often causes negative feelings, no matter how big or small the goal was. Moreover, the only way to overcome those feelings is by changing the way we understand failure. I remember I had a mentor once that told me, he said, you know what? You are never failing. You're always learning, because if you pay attention to the experience, you won't repeat that particular fault again, or that particular shortcoming that you had. You won't be repeating that. It's part of the process of success, and it leaves valuable lessons if you know how to learn from it. And I've learned a lot from that. I mean, you know, I've got a video on here called How to Discover How to Get Over Shiny Object Syndrome. I got a whole bunch of views on that thing, but the thing is, not true, I'm kidding. But the thing we must understand is that when a person goes through an experience, they're honestly just trying to share with you what happened to them so that you won't make the same mistake they did. Unfortunately, we have a world full of people who feel like they're smarter than the mistakes that we're telling them about. They would never do that. Let me give you an example real quick. You know, you have very, very smart, intelligent women who swears they would never fall for a scammer, a trick, a catfish. And those very same women will tell you after they've been victims of the scam that I just never thought I would do that. And one of the things is because they honestly believe that they're smarter than the mistake that someone else has made. And you think about that later, but that's really the truth. You know, it really is. Okay. So what we're going to do in this particular article is tell you a little bit about 3 ways, and that's what we're going to say, 3 ways to redefine failure and learn from it effectually. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. I'm not afraid to make mistakes. Man, when I set up to do me, I fail fast. I get out there, you know, they have the old adage, you know, massive action, massive results. Well, lately that just hasn't been the case. But the truth of the matter is, I do massive action. I don't necessarily get positive massive results, but I do get some results. And so we must learn to move on with that. Moving along. Here we go. So learning from your mistakes is about more than just thinking about what went wrong. The first step towards using failure as a tool for success is to stop seeing errors as shameful. Just stop seeing mistakes as shameful. Man, good Lord, everybody makes mistakes. And think about it. A mistake is not just a natural part of embarking on a new project. It is also part of the human experience. As such, they should be accepted as a necessary step toward achieving your goals. Now, check this out. This lady named Amy C. Edmondson wrote an article called Strategies from Learning from Failure. And she classifies mistakes in 3 categories. Preventable. These are the mistakes we often think of as wrong. They result from a lack of focus or attention to the procedures needed to achieve a goal. Complexity related. These mistakes happen when the goal is a product of many factors. Your motivation, previous skills, your environment, support network, and the resources you have have to accomplish it. If any of these fail, you might be unable to achieve the goal. And let's run back through that one more time. And this is complexity related. These mistakes happen when the goal is a product of many factors. And one, I gotta tell you guys why I sometimes do this. As far as the articles, most of them you can probably screenshot them. But if someone really wants to know, wants to have a copy of them, I don't have a problem with, sending a copy to you, via email preferably. I just have to have the email. And no, I'm not hustling you for your email address. I'm just saying, if you want a copy of anything I have, email me, and I'll see what I can do. It's just real straightforward and simple. So, complexity related. These mistakes happen when the goal is a product of many factors. Check this out. Your motivation. You fail once on one part of an activity that you intend to do, or you just gonna lay down and not get up and try anymore. Your previous skills, if you've never done it before, why would you expect to be able to do it without error? Your environment, supposedly, well, let's just say your husband is not your best support mechanism, and there it is, your support network. And so if you're getting a lot of blowback from the fact that you don't make a lot of money doing this particular activity that you're doing, that can impact you. And then the resources you need, maybe you can't afford to accomplish it, then why would you expect to not make mistakes? How would you expect to meet your goal? Because if any of these fail, if any of these are not operative, you might be unable to achieve that goal, and that's just a fact. Now, here we go. Intelligent mistakes. According to Adam Mindler in this article, what sales executives can learn from failure, having the freedom to make mistakes increases creativity and work performance. I really believe that because without unnecessary pressures to avoid errors and the shame that comes with it, employees contribute more frequently and can express more original ideas. And so here we go. Okay, I've done a lot of nursing in my life, and I've been a manager most of my life. And the goal as a manager was to always imbue within your employees a need to be great at what they did. I didn't care what kind of role they had, whether they're custodian, a cook, bottle washer, chief, all those. The goal was let them know and realize that their role was extremely important to the full functioning of the organization. And with that, they were allowed to make mistakes. They were allowed to tell me the errors they made, mistakes they made, and they knew full well that I probably wouldn't penalize them for it because it was what we call a growth phase. And so you grow with that. And so they would come to me more frequently and express more original ideas for the team to function better. And believe it or not, everybody has something of value they can share. Absolutely. Now, moving on. You have to rethink your approach to your goal whenever those things happen that you're looking at the mistake without judgment. And you're thinking how you got into the situation that you got into. And let's go back here because, this is really great because without necessary pressures to avoid mistakes and the shame that comes with it, employees contribute more frequently and can express more original ideas. Many great inventions were discovered by accident, from post-it notes to penicillin. Whatever the source of the mistake, removing any negative feelings about it and reframing it as a source of new knowledge is the first step towards learning from failure effectively. And that's really the truth. However, what's next? Then you got to rethink your approach to your goal. I rewrite mine all the time. Now that you're looking at the mistake without judgment, thinking how you got into the situation. So how did that happen? You ask yourself. I was telling a lot of people will probably stop even attempting to listen to me when I say this, but I was talking to the Lord, I call talking to the Lord like prayer. But I was telling him that I've made a lot of mistakes this time with my business. Because I'm a serious woman about doing what I do. But I have so many irons in the fire, as far as fam and work. I still work because I love what I do. But, I come home in the afternoons and I have these goals that I've established. They call it your daily method of operation. And sometimes having a meatloaf and mashed potatoes and spinach is to me is more important than putting up a blog post at that point in time. Then after you eat the meatloaf and the mashed potatoes and spinach, you're so tired, you end up taking a nod, and then before you know it's bedtime. And so my whole thing is, some of my mistakes are made because I failed to follow through on my own goals. I failed to follow through. And let me tell you something. I've learned short goals, short attainable goals for the longer goals are so much better than trying to have a big fat goal. If you can meet the goal of posting, say like you're posting ads every day, or that you're writing a blog every day, or that your goal is to write or to do a video every other day. Because most of us are not consistent. I don't think I've had a video uploaded since October 20th. And I say this because so many people come across it, they're infallible. I mean, they don't make mistakes, and they are hot shots on the YouTube, they're hot shots on blogging, and and it's like they're not really human. That, we have to admit that first of all, we're human and that we do make mistakes. Now, I done did that little rant till it's gone. And so, in his article, The 4 Keys to Learning from Failure, God went to suggest you analyze your motivation levels, focus, here we go, and mindset. Did you feel less motivated to achieve your goal at some point? Did something else distract you from it? If your dedication and focus decreased at any time, make a note of it and try to find the cause. Identifying the internal and external reasons that affected your resolve helps you prepare for them in the future. In some cases, discussing a failure with someone you trust can help you see the issues from a different perspective. Rely on your support network if they're supportive to pinpoint what went wrong and how you can prevent it. One of the things is you need somebody to bounce off of. That's what I always say. You need someone to bounce off of. That's why so many times when you see lunch products, or you see this person and that person, kind of like, I've worked with a lot of people, and I say work with them, I sold a lot of their products. So you have Rick Ritchie, Mike Vermain, their partners. You get people that partner up. If you look at the lunches, you'll have people like, what's his name? It's a funny name, D. Charlie and his brother. I guess that's his brother, his cousin, or something like that. They partner up. They have people that they lock arms with so that they can bounce off each other, So that's a thing. So next time, plan ahead. Identifying what caused a mistake is not enough to prevent it in the future. You need to take steps to prevent that mistake from happening again. If your goal was to write a novel in 6 months, you probably identified a few reasons why you couldn't achieve it. Lack of time, insufficient planning, or lack of motivation. We're not going to talk about certain things, but that's usually the case. However, what you can do to prevent those issues from getting away with your goal in the future, in our example, you can scale down the scope of the novel, spend more time planning the story, or set a specific time to write undisturbed. In summary, failure is not permanent. By accepting failure, analyzing its cause, and defining how you can eliminate those causes, you're on your way to achieving your goals. And as I previously stated, work hard to make short, obtainable goals. And as you make those goals happen, like posting a blog every day, or if that's too much, post a blog every week. Then a blog post every week, and then can change it to a blog post twice a week. Once you do that for a month, let me tell you something. They say it takes 21 days to create a new habit. So if you can do that for 21 days, you've created a new habit. And so, it's like they say you get with one thing and you stick with it in the affiliate marketing arena, where I've been for 2 years. But I've been in internet marketing since 2006 and before that, really. Because I told you guys before, I was there before Google became great, or Amazon even was great. I mean, I've been around a while. Look at my hair. But anyway, if you want to know what I'm doing, or if you like a copy of this little article, or want a little more direction, look for some more of my videos. I'm going to be adding videos on time management, just things that are important. And I'm probably going to have some more information. It's just a lot, and so just stay tuned and look. Everybody say subscribe to my channel. That'd be nice if you do. Otherwise, just be blessed, stay strong, and stay amazing. And you know what? Some days I just read no way to remember because I always give these sorry call to actions. But all I want you to do is check the description box and see what I'm talking about. And we'll talk later.